Okay, and can you please tell me the class A range starting
Yes, sir.
from where to where?
Yes, sir. 0 to 127 is class A IP address.
0 to
127.
okay.
And second,
Oh, where
class
am
B
I
is
typing? 0 to 126. Okay.
yes, sir. 127 to 191 is class B. 28.
Okay.
And
And
192 say 223 is class C.
okay. Now in these classes, there are some public and private IP class. Some range are reserved for public and private. Can you please tell me from class A which range is for private?
Yes, sir. Read that.
Private IP range is smaller than the public.
Yes, sir. 10 dot something like that from starting, or like 172 dot. So I have
So
read this few days ago, but no, I forget the point. I have read this.
that's okay. So that's the range in private for class A. Class B starting from 172.16.0.0 to 172.16.255.255. And class C has 192.168. It's 0.0, I believe. We will double check that to 192.168.255.255. So let's double check here. That's starting from 10 to all 255, starting from 170 to 16 to 31. It's till 31 only. So let's update this here. 16 to 31. And then in class C, starting from 190 to 168, 0.0 to 255, 255, 255. So that's the actual private IPs. What's the difference between private IPs and public IPs?
Basically, sir, private IP is using like organizations. Like right now, I'm
No,
working.
the actual network function. What's the
So
function of
yes,
private
sir.
IP?
Basically, sir, private IP is like a security purpose. We are using like a no data transferring outside like public network. No can join automatically or connect device automatically. In public IP, we can use or connect any devices or access internet easy.
That's the actual difference. So the private IP is not routable. Not routable on public network.
Yes.
So you can't access private IP addresses from internet. So when Department of Defense designed the IP address IPv4, at that time they defined these classes and the private and public IPs in each class. And while defining these IP addresses, there are some set of rules, some protocols. You can say that protocol. Protocol means a set of rule for communication. So in the TCP IP protocol, they mentioned that these IP will not route on public network. So that's why we can't use public IP in production network, in the LAN, in office, and we can't use private IP address in public network like on internet to access anything directly. These are non-routable IPs. So to route the traffic between public and private, we are using routers
Yes, sir.
to transfer the traffic, as well as router will be used to transfer the traffic between two different networks or IP subnets. So either that private or public. Everywhere the router's role is to route the traffic. Now I'm giving you one IP address here, or two IP addresses. You will have to
Okay.
give me total host count in that network.
Okay.
Let's start from the simple one. Okay, tell me host IP, or you can say usable host IP.
So we can use up to like a 190.168.1 dot till 24 IP. We can connect to 24 devices.
Only 24 devices?
Yes, sir. It's 24.
No. So it means you never seen this before, right? It's okay if you have never seen. We are here to teach you. Now, this 24 means class C. When we talk about classes, let's start from the smallest class, class C. Let's say the IP address is 1.1. And in that case, what will be the subnet mask for this IP address?
255 255 dot
Dot
0.
0. Good. So let's keep it slightly more simple, keeping 0 here so that we can see what is happening. So in these blocks, you can see we have 4 blocks divided by 3 dots, right? These
Yes, sir.
blocks called octates. We have 4 octates. Why we say octates? Because if we talk about binary counting, have you heard about binary counting before?
Yes, sir.
So if I'll say 0, that will be in binary will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Like this, 0. 8 zeros to represent this octate. Each octate will be represented by 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, total 8 times. Or it can be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's the binary word, 0 and 1. That's what computer
Yes, sir.
understand, right?
Yes, sir.
So now in this case where we say something is 0 here, it means all bits are 0. If I'll say 1, that means it is 0, 0, 0, 0. Let me keep below that, and 0, 0, 0, 1, right? So what will be 2 in that case? Tell me.
0, 0. 1, 0, 0. Last is 0.
Mm, tell me again.
0 again.
Again 0.
We can
Okay.
replace 1 to 0. Yes, sir. Here is 2.
2.
Yes.
Oh, no. So it means you never heard about binary counting.
So we can replace one like first column. We can replace 1 and here is 2.
No. This is not binary counting. So it is mandatory to understand what is binary counting when we are talking about IP addressing. So again, it's all about your interviews. These are the core component to understand IP addressing. If you are not sure what the binary counting is, we can't even calculate the IP address. One day, it is possible that you will be in office and ISP will give you IP address information. Now, in your company, you have one firewall, let's say Sonic Wall. Now, in Sonic Wall, you were using Airtel before. Now it is BSNL. So BSNL, the ISP, Internet Service Provider, gave you IP address information for WAN. You are managing the firewall. You are the owner of this firewall. So you will have to enter the WAN information, right? The WAN IP address, the public IP. Now they gave you a public IP address 220.15.114.23/27. Think about this situation. That's the critical situation for you. It's not just interview. It's bigger than interview. You are right now sitting in office. ISP gave you this information. Your management, the higher management, your VP or senior IT persons are saying you to, okay, replace the IP address now. Connect the cable from BSNL, replace the cable of Airtel with BSNL, and add these given IP addresses in the WAN port. How will you find the gateway IP? How will you find the actual usable IP? And the main thing, how many IP addresses you are getting from BSNL? When we talk to BSNL to provide us public IP address, they always ask, all ISP always ask us to provide us the reason why should we provide you public IP address, a dedicated public IP address. So we will have to sign a document with a reason and send that signed document. They never accept email. All ISPs, when you are asking for IP address, they will ask you to provide the actual explanation with your signature or your company's stamp and then send that to BSNL, informing that I need 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, whatever the count you have. That I need this much of IP addresses and why. Why I need this much? Why just one IP is sufficient for me? Why not? So you have to give the reason why I need that much of IP addresses, because public IP addresses are again limited, right? As companies are growing, everyone asking for public IP, everyone. And one day there will be a limit that will reach and there will be no more public IP address to distribute. That's why we have the new IP address scheme, the IPv6, which is bigger than IPv4.
Yes.
So let's focus on IPv4, where we know the issue is about to come. It will surely raise soon, where all IP will be used, exhausted. Then we will have to use IPv6. But right now, if we talk about IPv4, this is the situation. The ISP gave you this IP, and you have no information about it. That what will be the IP address I'll be entering in firewall. So let's talk about the simple IP, class C IP. This is the same IP address here and same IP address here. So whenever we get the IP address, we should know few components. Very first component is what will be my network address? What will be my broadcast address? What will be my usable IP? These are most important question to know, because whenever you get the IP address, these information will provide you the actual detail. So let's starting from this basic class C IP address. So the range starting from 192.168.1.1. So when we talk about this class C, it always start from 0 to 255, right? So in
Yes,
that
sir.
case, here my network address will be 192.168.0.0, the very first IP, very first IP. So that's the answer. The very first IP. What will be my broadcast address? 192.168.1.255. Very last IP. That will be my broadcast IP. We can't use network IP, the very first IP, and the broadcast IP, 255, the very last IP of this range. And how we specify that this will be the range starting from 1 to 255? That's because this subnet mask of class C always specify what will be our network address. This is the network. This will be used for network. And this will be used for host. We can add the host according to the IP address we are getting here. That's called the usable IP. So my usable IP will start from 1 to 254 only. It means equals to 254. It's minus doing that. Okay, equals to 254. Seems like it's getting smart, calculating automatically. Okay, so 1 to 254, total 254 IP addresses we will get. 2 IP addresses will be reserved for network address and broadcast address. This is class C. This is class C.
Sir.
And the subnet mask explain that wherever you have 255, 255, 255, whatever is on top of that, this section will never ever change. If this will change a single bit, that will change the whole network.
Yes, sir.
Then those two computers can't communicate with each other. If I have one device with 192.168.1, other one is 192.168.2, then those two can't communicate with each other because both are different network. Just because of subnet mask of class C. Just because of subnet mask of class C.
Yes, sir.
Now, we saw this 255. What is actually the 255? So if we see this 0, now we have total 8 blocks of 0 right here.
Yes, sir.
Now if I'll start this, it is actually something like this: 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and 128. If I'll try to sum all these, 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. What it is?
Sorry, sir. 1 to 8.
You should focus on what we are talking.
Yes, sir.
This is for your interviews prep, your knowledge. If you have knowledge, then you can crack any interview. Are you working on something else?
No, no, sir. Actually, just got message from Kunal, sir.
Okay, if he is assigning you any work, then we can drop this session.
No, no, no,
We
no,
can
sir.
continue on next time.
No, no, sir.
Okay. Okay. So these total blocks, there is one more concept here. Let me check how to type. Let's try copy and paste. That's the value. Okay. So this will be one up, no, called superscript. Will we get superscript here? It has limited option. Let's try one more time. Nope, it will not give us. Oh, okay. This will be home and then this option. Okay. Keep it one in the home. Select superscript and there it is. So this will work something like this. We'll be starting from 0. So let's start moving these on this side. Okay. So this way, what it is, this is 2 into 2 into 2, right? That's actually it, right? So same way, all these things are counting here, and we are getting this top value. In all these places, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, we saw the sum of all these is, means 128, 64, all these is 255. It means it's starting from 0 to 255, total 256.
Yes.
But the sum is 255. So here, if something is 255, what that means? It means all these values are 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. That's why here we have 255. So the binary counting, how that works, keep this value, these value in mind, and you will learn binary counting in next 1 minute, just in 1 minute. So starting from this section, if it is 1, the value will be 1. If I'll type 2, the 2 will be 1, 0. That's 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'll say 3,
0, 0, 0. 3. Sorry,
That's 3.
yes.
2 plus 1, 3. If I'll say 5, it will be
2, 1.
4 and 1. Only these value will be 1, remaining will be 0, right? So that's how binary works. If I'll say that IP address 192.192, then it will be zeros. It will be starting from this 128 plus 64. That is 192. 128 plus 64.
Yes.
128 plus 64. Oh, 128 plus 64. 192, right? So the value will be 1100000 or 0, right? This is 192. If I'll say 168, that will be starting from 128 plus 32. Check this one. 128. How much we need to achieve 168? 40 more,
Yes.
right? If
Yes.
I'll add 40 more inside this 128, that will be 168, right?
Yes.
So
So,
here 128 and 40 I can get from 32 plus
and 8.
8,
Yes, sir.
right? So the value
Yes.
will be, first of all, for
1.
128, 1. Then we don't need 64,
0.
so 0.
0.
Then we need
Again,
32, so 1.
1.
Then we don't need 16, 0. Then we need 8.
Yes, sir. 1.
So that will be 1. And then
1.
remaining will be.
0. Okay.
So that's how binary counting works. It's just a 1 minute. You now learned how to count in binary. Now let's move back to the IP addresses. Here we saw that the IP class C, and in class C it's throwing this filled with 255, completely 255, means all one, right?
Yes,
All
sir.
one.
Yes,
If
sir.
it is all one here, all one here, all one here, total 8 1 here, 8 1 here, 8 1 here, means we can type it something like 8.8.8.8, and here's 0. Like, just assuming this is not the actual word, but we are assuming that 111 are here because this is full 255, means all full 255. Now that's total 8 ones here. If we check here 255, this will be, that's the one, right? So total values
Yes, sir.
are 8. These are 8, right?
Yes, sir.
So if we check this class C's subnet, it is 888. How much will be the value of 8 plus 8 plus 8?
24.
That's the one, 24. So now you know the subnet. The
Yes, sir.
class C subnet has 24. Why? Because all are full. All three first octates are full. That's why we have 24. If someone will say 32, then that will be completely 255. All 255, right? If it is 32, 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, that's 32, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's how subnet mask works. So if someone is saying 24, it means we have 255.255.255.0, 8 plus 8 plus 8. Now if someone will say you 192.168.1.0/26, what that means? It means we are getting more networks. The network is increasing, host is decreasing. Here, network is
increasing.
and host are decreasing. Let's select. Okay. So what that means, how we can see it, how we will see it. See this. First block, we will have to cover the blocks. 8, right? Then other one 8, then other one 8. We have 24. How
Yes,
much
sir.
we need more to complete 26?
I need I need two more.
2 more. That's correct. Just 2 more.
Yes, sir.
So those 2 more will be 1 1. Remaining will be
0.
right.
Sir.
That's the one, right? So what will be this? 128 plus 64. What will be the value? 128 plus 64. That's 192. 128 is here. 64 is here. 128 plus 64 will be 192. So the subnet mask of this IP address will be 255.255.255.192. See,
Yes, sir.
that's the subnet mask. So when subnet mask has changed to 192 just because of this, now these 111 will be representing network. These 00 will be representing host, that how many hosts I'll get. That means now we are decreasing the host count and increasing the network count. Using this method, ISP provides you required IP within a small subnet. How? Let's double check one more case. The case that I presented in front of you, this one. So do not think about this class. Never ever think about the subnet mask 27. This is called classless IP. So, or you can say supernetting here. We are not using
Yes, sir.
regular subnet. So now with this 220, it can be 10 or let's say 12. You will think that, oh, it's starting from 12. It means it's class A. No. Think about the subnet mask. It is clearly showing 27. So if it is 27, what that means? We have 8, then we have 8, then we have one more 8. Then how many we need to
Three.
reach 27?
Three. Three.
Let's do one thing. Keep it more like this, 29. Okay, now tell me
I
how
need
many?
5.
5. What 5 means? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yes, sir.
6, 7, 8. Right?
Yes, sir.
That's the actual value here.
Mhm.
So in this case, I'll sum all these starting from 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8. What it is?
248.
So the subnet mask will be 255.255.255.248, right?
Yes, sir.
And here, that's the host. What will be the total count of this? This is 1, 2, 4.
3.
1, 2, 4. 4
Yes, sir.
plus 2, 6 and 1, 7, right?
Yes, sir.
4 plus 2, 6 and 1, 7. Means I am
7.
getting 7 host. And this is joining the network. This whole will be joining the network. Right? So we are
Yes, sir.
getting a lot networks and few hosts now. ISP is providing you 7 IPs, but out of these 7 IPs, as we mentioned before, first IP will be network IP,
Yes, sir.
and the last IP will be broadcast, right? First will be network IP, last will be broadcast IP. So the first IP address for me, as they gave me 23,
Yes, sir.
so I'll have to find the actual value for this. That with 29, I'm getting 7 hosts. So where will this IP address reside? Now here you need a software. At this moment, either you can calculate, there is simple method of calculating. As we know, we are getting 7 hosts, 7
Yes, sir.
IP. So what this will be? It will be something like 12.15.114.0, starting from 0 to 6, right? That's the first range.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll get 7 IP. So in this case, 0 will be my network address, and the last IP, the 6 will be my broadcast IP. So what will be my usable IP? Starting from 1 to 5. Only 1 to 5 I can use in my firewall. So let's find the actual, and it will keep counting like this. 7 hosts. We have 7 hosts just because of this subnet mask 29 or 248. Now the next range will be, next network will be 12.15.114.7, and we'll add 7 more, means 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It will be starting from 7 to 13, right? 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to show you the software to simplify the things. If you search on Google IP calculator, that's the very first, calculator.net. Here we can choose the subnet mask 29, right? With 29, it's clearly showing 248, right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
the first thing. We got the first thing, 248. Now, to specify the IP address, I'll specify my IP that I received from ISP is 12.15.114.23. They gave me 23, but I am not sure what will be the first IP and last IP. Either
Yes,
I'll
sir.
have to calculate like this, keep doing this calculation to the bottom, or use this software to simply click on calculate. That's it. Now it will show you where is 23. 23 is coming here. So it means my IP address will start from 16. That's the network address, 16. And the broadcast address will be 23. So I can't use 23 at
Yes,
all
sir.
because this is broadcast address. So what I can use? I can use 17 to
Two,
22,
22.
right? So that's the way of using subnetting. It is again important question of networking. They will directly give you this. Okay, give me the IP address, usable IP. If you know the calculation, it will take time, but you will
Yes, sir.
be able to provide the right IP with the right
Yes, sir.
method. Even if you can't calculate, possibly it's very long calculation, but you can provide the method to calculate. And
Yes, sir.
further, the tool, the actual software to use. So simply mention, okay, I'll open IP address calculator, enter the details, subnet mask and all these, and I'll get this. That's it. Simple.
Yes, sir.
And if they will ask you about the concept, how that working through this software, you can explain. That's how it works. It's
Yes, sir.
all 25525 means all blocks are used. What else it's saying is 29. We need 5 more. If I'll have 5 more, these 5, the value will be 248. So subnet mask will be 248.
Yes, sir.
This is important when you are entering the subnet mask in the network setting, either that computer or a firewall.
Yes.
This is the important one. Okay, so that's all about the IP address schema, that how IP address works in different classes, public